All right, hello everyone. Happy New Year, first of all. Second of all, I am starting a new series here of short videos about patches, right? Or any updates to documentation, in particular the KVAs. And the main reason is to keep me disciplined, right, with some of the newer things, because I've realized lately that there have been a bunch of things that, to tell the truth, I had no idea that you could do. And they were initially published in these KVAs, or also I was about to go live with a project and then realized that one of the updates had an impact on my go live, right? So I figured, I should get into the habit of checking these things daily. And I figure while I'm doing this, I might as well just create some content about it, right? So I'm gonna try to do this daily, by the way. Or if not, I'm just gonna do it for the range of the time that I did not review in such a way that I'm never missing anything. And I've noticed there are some days that they publish a ton. Some days like today, they only have made one update, so it's not a net new, but it's just one update to one that has to do with dynamic groups, right? Dynamic groups are super helpful. And I think here it talks more about the case around dynamic groups for like the talent module. So imagine you didn't have Employee Central and you use dynamic groups for, like launch performance forms or create calibration sessions or, whatever. There could be many use cases. Well, the fields, right, that get to control those dynamic groups are basically the elements that you might have defined in the succession data model. Now that is almost feel like archaic talking about the succession data model, because now the majority of the implementations have already Employee Central, which of course you still use technically behind the scenes the succession data model. The entire framework basically now has been moved to two things. So first of all, you still get to control permissions now in RBP entirely, but then two, in terms of, or in the context of these dynamic groups, you have kind of dynamic groups 2.0 or version 2, I think, and you get to configure that within the manage business configuration towards the left at the very bottom. Now, the point of this update is saying, it basically is saying, look, if you happen to have Employee Central and you don't see any of your, if you don't see some of your standard elements that typically belong to your succession data model, here's how you could it shows you the XML, but then it tells you can actually add this yourself, right? Manage business configuration, which obviously is something that we should always be using. This is not recent whatsoever, although I still do it. I guess sometimes just out of preference. Be playing around with XML directly. Okay, so pretty straightforward. If you have any more questions or any questions about these dynamic groups, what exactly they are, how can I benefit of them, and even probably one of the hottest use cases, to tell the truth, is how you can leverage this stuff to expand on your criteria within RBP. I think it's a game changer, and I don't think very many clients know about it. So, so in other words, using Employee Central information, right, to leverage it as, criteria in your RBP groups. This is dynamic criteria. All right, that's what I have for today. Take care. Bye-bye.